Imagine ordering a steak and discovering that a single meal can cost more than an entire grocery trip. But this isn't a luxury created by a fancy restaurant. The story begins years earlier with a very special animal. So why can authentic Japanese Wagyu command such extraordinary prices? And what makes it different from ordinary beef? First, there's an important distinction. Wagyu doesn't simply mean beef that's really expensive. In Japan, the term refers to specific cattle breeds. The 4 recognized Wagyu breeds are Japanese Black, Japanese Brown, Japanese Shorthorn, and Japanese Polled. And Japanese Black dominates Japan's Wagyu production. But the real secret isn't simply the breed name, it's what generations of selective breeding have done to the animal. Look closely at a high-grade Wagyu steak. Instead of fat existing mainly around the outside of the muscle, you can see fine networks of fat running through the meat. This is called marbling, or intramuscular fat. And it's one of Wagyu's defining characteristics. That fat contributes to the buttery texture, tenderness, juiciness, and rich flavor that Wagyu is famous for. But producing that kind of carcass doesn't happen by accident. It starts with genetics. Wagyu production is built around generations of selection, while producers manage cattle through a long production cycle. Japan also maintains a cattle traceability system, with individual identification allowing an animal's history to be tracked through the beef supply chain. And time itself becomes part of the cost. More time means more feed, labor, facilities, health management, and capital tied up in every animal. Then comes one of the biggest reasons Wagyu can command premium prices: grading. The letter A, B, or C represents yield grade, essentially how much usable meat can be obtained from the carcass. The number, from 1 to 5, represents meat quality. So when you see A5, you're looking at the combination of the highest yield grade with the highest meat quality grade. But the highest grades are not something every animal automatically achieves. There's also a major difference between Wagyu and Kobe beef. Kobe isn't simply another word for Wagyu. From the farmer's perspective, the economics become fascinating. Genetics, feed, labor, health management, time, traceability, and finally, carcass grading. So when you see an expensive Wagyu steak on a restaurant menu, you're not just paying for a piece of beef. You're paying for a production system designed to create a very specific product. But here's the interesting question. Is Wagyu actually worth the price? Wagyu isn't competing on price. It's competing on eating quality, rarity, consistency, and the experience surrounding the product. From a carefully bred calf to an A5 steak, Wagyu shows how genetics, management, time, and branding can transform livestock into a luxury product. But would you pay a premium for authentic Japanese Wagyu? Let me know in the comments.